This is Small Timbers with its two shutters, one on either side. The control panel for the first shutter, DC one, blue light showing it's on. Motor direction, that's closed and that's open, and operated by toggle switch. If there's a lock, if the lock is on, get a warning light, or if the window is open, similarly get a warning light, and also the motor won't run if either of these interlocks are on. This is the motor for the first shutter. It's a 24 volt rather DC motor with a homemade gearbox below it, and there's a direct drive from the gearbox to the edge of the shutter. It's a 24 volt motor but powered by about 8 volts to slow it down. As you can see, this one runs quite slowly. It's quite low geared. And this one, the motor, is the mains motor driving up there, driving the gearbox. And reduced again using bicycle gear and an indirect drive into the rail that closes it.
In order to get a soft close, I had to make a cam in the runner in the groove at the top. In this diagram, the red is the drive operating the shutter.
That was a bicycle crank. This is a piece out of the tumble dryer, driven from that cog. Another homemade gearbox, and there is actually a gearbox inside the motor that's reducing the ratio as well. So there's a lot of power in that motor, so I have to be careful. If anything jams this up, it does actually strip the cogs in the gearbox. The control panel on the second shutter with the mains powered motor, a little bit more complicated. Same principle. It has an on-off switch, you can power it on and off. So switch it on, put the mains on, open and closed, so I put it to closed, pressing that down, you can hear the motors running. Similarly, it has overrides if the lock is on or if the window is open. Reversing this motor was more of a problem because it's a constant speed motor, capacitor start motor, so it had to have quite a complex arrangement for switching on that to reverse the direction. When I run the motor, you can see that when it finally reaches its fully open position, in this case, we'll see a light come on to warn that the shutter is fully open. Red light means it's fully open. And the green light for fully closed. Here's the motor, and you can see that it looks like we have had blue tit or something, great tit, using this as a nest box as well.